Alrighty. What do we have here? We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Seven of Cups. So what I'm saying here is a lot of people are looking at you right now. A lot of people here are really interested to see what you got going on. I'm getting an energy here that it's a lot of individuals that they could have been secretly hating on you this whole entire time, and now it's like almost this energy of they're really attracted to you, they really admire you. Some of them could even want to be your friend, okay? I do get it's quite a lot of people here that you have that are trying to keep tabs on you. Trying to see what you get going on. Knight of Wands, Magician. You gotta be careful though. I do see a lot of people with a very sexual energy, okay? I see a lot of people here that are wanting to get with you. They want some of that chi, that prana energy. They're wondering where you get all this creative energy from. You see, whoever you are, you're very creative. It's almost like you manifest whatever it is that you want. Like you can bring it into fruition. You just have a way with how you do things. And I'm getting here is a lot of people that they're looking at you and they're wanting some of that energy. Okay? They're wanting some of that energy. And they feel like a fast and easy way to get it is by linking up with you. Now, I see the Hangman here. I feel like whoever you are, you've been like holding back when it comes to love. You're perfectly okay with waiting for the right one, although I feel like for a lot of you, you thought you met the right one, but then you ultimately had to walk away from that. You see, I'm smelling cigarettes. So somebody here could be a smoker, or somebody grew up with a smoker. I heard the name Anne. I also got something here about a pet turtle. I'm getting stuff here about a pet turtle, but I also got something here about a sea turtle as well. A sea turtle in Barbados. I'm seeing a yield sign. We have the Hermit. Temperance. This came up in one of the reads that I did for one of the signs. I believe it was Virgo. So you may want to watch that Virgo love read that I posted for May 2024. But whoever you are, some of you are thinking of becoming a nun, or you're thinking of, becoming a nun, becoming a sister. Okay, some of you could be thinking of becoming a monk. Entering this energy of celibacy. All in service to the Most High in the heavenly realms, okay? Temperance, right? We have the Temperance card there. I feel here there's a greater desire, greater energy to align yourself with the Most High, with the energies of the divine realm, okay? The heavens, essentially. And with this Temperance card here, I almost feel like this is the path that a lot of you wish to take. But we need to remember that, yes, while there are energies here that, they want to get with us, they want to, do the, whatever the hell they want to do. They want to see that thing, or they want to tickle the you-know-what, okay, to get that energy, whatever the hell. We must always remember that at times, I was trying so hard not to sneeze. You can see my eyes are watery, but we need to remember that at times, God may call us to certain things, and at other times He may not. So be really mindful, okay? Because just because a nun, a sister, a monk gives their life up to God, right? They give their life up to God. Just because they do that doesn't mean that that's what God is wanting them to do. And a lot of people have a hard time with this. But it's the truth. Sometimes we are here to play out a life story. Even if we don't feel like playing that life story out, even if we feel like running away and being off grid somewhere, or, becoming one with the church and forsaking worldly desires and affairs, right, to serve the church, to serve the temple. It's great, it's beautiful. I don't want to take away from that. But the truth is, sometimes God does not call us up for that. So whoever you are, you're considering becoming nun, you're considering becoming a monk, just be 100% certain that this is what Spirit is wanting for you at this time on your journey. Okay, because is hiding out in the woods and living off grid something that would be wonderful for a lot of us? Yes. But is that what we are called to? Sometimes we're called to be here in this system to help others that we would otherwise not cross paths with if we, are in the church all day, in the temple all day, up in the mountains of Tibet all day, right? There's only so many people we're going to cross with over there. Sometimes we need to be out in the wild, so to speak, in this crazy world, to inspire others, to bring the light to others, to bring joy to others, okay, or to just bring the good energy around other people. That being said, however, it is an energy here of whoever you are. You're thinking of retreating or running away somewhere, escaping because of the way these energies are approaching you. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do when they come for you? Who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? The Ghostbusters? That's who. So let's see what else we got here. What else do we got? I know that's right. You're going to call the Ghostbusters. Yes. King of Pentacles. I must have seen a ghost. Anyhow. Four of Pentacles, okay? You need to kind of guard your money, whoever you are. You got money, honey. No, but seriously, you have some type of wealth, or you're coming into wealth, okay? You're coming into some type of abundance. So you need to be kind of not showy, okay? Kind of keep that itch to yourself, or kind of keep quiet with that, because you're about to be in this King of Pentacles position. Okay, doing really, really good. Really good for yourself. Really good for yourself. With the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, you're about to have money, whoever you are, or you already have money. That's another reason. It's like people feel like you're doing good, you're not struggling. You're not in the struggle. Like a lot of people are looking at you like that. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. They feel like you're always working. You're always out there, like, and one thing about you, like, what they're saying is one thing about you, they know that you're always going to have a job, or some type of business, some type of side hustle. I'm sorry, I just find it so funny, like, they're just looking at you like you're like a machine, almost. You're unstoppable, whoever you are. Like, you cannot be stopped. You can't be stopped, like, no matter what they do, no matter what spell work they send your way. It's like you only seem to get more powerful. You only seem to attract more. You only seem to bring more. It's like it just leaves them in shock. It leaves them speechless, like they don't really know what to do or what to say. At this point, they're wanting to just get close to you so that they can get some of that good energy, that chi, that prana, the lotus energy. I'm thinking of the flower of life, the lotus. I believe the flower of life is the lotus, or I could be mistaking that. Yeah, Knight of Swords. It's a bunch of people here that... I don't know if this is the right filter. I should be able to record hour-long videos on TikTok, but I don't know. I had it, and then they took it away. So I have to restart recording after the 10 minutes are up. Anyhow. That's a Knight of Swords. Empress. It's a lot of people here that are about to be coming after you. I don't know how else to say this. You need to brace yourself, whoever you are. It's a lot of people here, friends and foes, frenemies and family, whoever. All are welcome, okay? They're about to start coming after you, honey, whoever you are, okay? Because they want to know what the tea is with you. They want to know the tea. They want to know how you get all this money. How you move out here in these streets. How you get your bag. How you get your wealth. Your abundance. They feel like you're in the energy of abundance. It's like, yep, and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And the Queen of Pentacles. With the Ace of Wands, like there's people out here that really feel like every turn you make, it's like you turn it into the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress, like you bring in the abundance. The Ace of Pentacles, like you bring in the money, honey, yes, you. Like you know, they feel like your first name, your second name may as well be money at this point. Like, that's what they feel like. Look at this. Look at it. And with the Queen of Pentacles right there. Come on now. These people feel like you got, they feel like you got the bag. They feel like you got money. That you know how to manifest. So they're about to start chasing you in droves. And you need to prepare yourself. You see, this message is coming up for you because you have not prepared yourself. You don't think, you see, some of you are not thinking highly about yourself. That's the thing. Or you feel like you're nobody, or, you know, not a lot of people know you. You keep to yourself. But love, we are always being watched and monitored. Okay? Nobody in this matrix, this simulation, this video game that we participate in, nobody goes, you know, unwatched. Nobody goes unwatched. We're always being watched, whether it's by somebody or by something. Whether that something is from the heavenly realm or from the demonic realm. Okay, but we're always being watched by someone, somewhere, something. Okay, always. We're always being watched. Okay, you know, our own GOV just extended the warrantless Surveillance Act. And this act, they can surveillance you, yes, you, without a warrant and without your knowledge. You can search this up. It's real. It's real. They extended it, I think, April 2024 here in the States. It's real. Even right now, you can be, this could even represent law enforcement that's watching you as well, like trying to figure out how you move, you know, like where are you getting all this money, and is it real, you know, are you money laundering, is there a money scheme here, are you doing something roguish, you know, do you have a sugar daddy, a sugar mom, like this is all the stuff, like there could even be law enforcement investigating you and whatnot, trying to figure out, or the IRS could be investigating you as well. Like, it's just a lot of people here wondering, like, how you're even able to, like, they're just wondering how you're surviving at this point. How you're able to maintain, how you're able to, like I said, move the way you move. But you see, High Priestess and Nine of Pentacles, it's because you are connected. Yes, you're connected. You're connected to the spiritual realm. You're connected to the ethers. You're connected to the Most High. Okay? You're connected to God. You have a direct connection, right? You could even get the download comes from the heaven up here, and then into that crown chakra, and into that third eye, and it just opens, and you hear the download, or you see it. High Priestess, you also have Our Lady Guadalupe, the Blessed Mother. Okay? And the Blessed Mother, she's real. She's very much real, okay? Some people refer to her as the goddess aspect to God. But the Blessed Mother, Our Lady, Guadalupe, the Virgin Mary, however you refer to her, okay? She's watching over you also. She's really close to you. In fact, a lot of you have not really connected with her energy. And she's there. She wants you to connect with her, okay? Some of you have a very close connection to Our Lady Guadalupe. And I'm getting stuff here about past life. Like she could have literally appeared to you in a past life. This woman, okay? She has appeared to many people. So many stories of her appearing because as the goddess, right? She's the mother of everybody. She's the great mother. Even if people do things that she doesn't like, she still sees them as her children. You know, I always said it. It's no love like that of a mother that's healed, a mother that's on her journey with the Most High. There's no love like that a mother, you know, a mother on her true path has for her children and for other children, right? A mother that is honest and on her path. That is how you're able to maintain this. You see, this is what people are not realizing. It's your connection to the spiritual, right? Because the spiritual is merging with the physical. What we perceive as spiritual is merging. The veil is thin. It's very thin. But because you're directly connected to that realm and you understand more of that realm, the High Priestess, that's why you're able to manifest. That's why you're able to bring this in. Even with weird people giving you the evil eye or, you know, their stank energy, you know, their bum energy, their scrub energy, they wish they could energy. You know, I'm just playing, you know, but sometimes you gotta apply that pressure. Yeah, sometimes you gotta apply that heat. You see, I know some of them are gonna watch these videos. Well, they watch all of these videos, let's be honest. They're my biggest fans. And to that, I thank them. I thank them greatly. Because they're my biggest fans. They will watch every video. Every video they will watch. Yes, and I'm going to get a YouTube comment notification. Synchronicity. They will watch every video. They're my biggest fans. And I greatly appreciate them. But you see, who are they going to call to deal with me? Who are they going to call to deal with you, collective? Ghostbusters? You know, like, who are they going to call to deal with y'all? They can't, you know, they can't take you out. They can't get rid of you. You're too strong. So, if they can't beat you, they might as well join you. Whether that be your friend, whether they be a friend with benefits or a situationship, or even a date. Okay? And I'm gonna end it here. Because it's 9:30 and that's way past my bedtime. Okay? You know, I gotta get beauty sleep. I gotta get this beauty rest. And I got a lot of work to do. And my back aches. So yeah. The world. You may even end up becoming a celebrity at some point. At the rate you're going, you may end up becoming a celebrity or somebody in Hollywood or on Netflix. Like, you may be on TV someday or famous on social media, and Spirit says yes with the Ace of Wands. Okay? I know that's right. You better go ahead and get it, whoever you are, absolutely, but don't settle. Don't settle. Okay, now people want to be cool with you, that's fine, but, you know, don't settle for less then, okay? You know your worth, you know your value. Two of Cups strength, okay? Don't settle. That's all I gotta say. Love and light, take care.